All right. Hey, you guys, welcome back. We're so glad you're here. Today we have someone's very special, dear to me. He's my brother. And my sister's husband, that's Tony. Tony, you want to say hello to everybody?
How you doing, everyone?
How you doing? Well, we're glad you're here. And what Tony is actually doing is he's helping me because I want to show you guys on the natal chart and what it represents and what it all means. In the natal chart, it'll just it tells you a lot about the personality, some of the things that you in your life path. It tells you those kind of things, but we can get into more detail about it. But I'm telling you, I was very interested in once I'm done, sis will do a life path too. You'll explain the life path. But
okay.
I looked in your first house, Tony,
Mm-hmm.
and you have Pluto in your first house. And Pluto, it's a survival issue or cycles of life. Something maybe near death at one time you might have experienced. But it was a survival issue. It's a cycle of a survival issue that you're going through in this life path. It's your inner strength. You're very strong. Pluto is in the house of identity. So this is the identity. Individuals, you also have Venus. You had a lot in your first house. You have Venus in your first house. And that, when you have Venus in your first house, it's usually described as you're very attractive. People, you're very likable. Mm-hmm. People like to be around you. You're like a magnet.
Oh,
yes, you're very charming.
Flattery gets you everywhere.
Yeah, this is what it says. And then you have Mercury in your first house as well. You're very intelligent.
Thank you.
I had to turn this off because he gets to watching stuff.
Don't you dare.
You trying to watch sports? No, you got to listen.
Tiger Woods will be all right.
Right?
Yeah,
right. But Mercury in your first house is also you have Mercury in your first house, and it's very intelligent. You have a very deep mind. You're very curious, inquisitive. This is things it's saying about your personality trait. And you have an expansive personality. Also, you have Neptune in your first house. So you had quite a few. You had Pluto, Venus, Mercury, Neptune. And Neptune, they're not always clear about what exactly they want in life. This is what Neptune is. It'll be like you don't really know for sure what you want, but you know you want something. Yeah. So that was the first, and then it went on. I love this. It said you also have in your second house you have Jupiter. Mm-hmm.
Jupiter.
And you are a recipient of good luck and fortune. Okay.
Yes.
So, and you're very honest, giving, well raised. You have a lot of influences to make a lot of money, of money.
Yes.
So, and you also have the sun in the second house, and it focuses almost all their energy towards making money.
Okay.
Wow. You have that in there, Jupiter and the sun in your second house.
Wow.
Is this all coming? Is it kind of resonating?
Yeah. You're hitting the nail on the head right now. So
okay, good.
You just gotta let it manifest.
Let the church begin. Come on with it. Then you have Neptune in your third house as well. And this is an artistic placement. You are particularly talented. And it says at poetry.
Wow.
Yeah, that's why I was like, bro, is you hiding out on me?
Yeah.
Were you ever interested in poetry?
I was always interested in it.
Okay.
I just, I don't know about speaking in front of people, a lot of times would kind of get to me, but I would always try to dabble.
No.
I got some things because I would try to make music, but my music
Was poetry.
come off as poetry.
Mhm.
So I just
Oh
like,
my
okay, well, this,
goodness.
hey, you know,
Yeah.
That is beautiful. And when
Yeah,
you
so-
were talking about communicating it, that it did share that you were, you know, having issues like communicating it, you know, putting it
Yes.
out there. And you said that yourself, and I'm sitting there thinking, I read that. I love it.
Yeah,
Right.
Yeah, this is
Yeah.
good.
That's
And
good.
so, but now you have the moon in your third house as well. Okay.
Mhm.
And now you don't have any trouble sharing what's on your heart and mind. You
No.
can
No.
share that. You don't have no trouble with that.
None.
But it does say that with you having, well, let me move on to this. You have Mars in your fifth house. And this covers entertainment, you're fun-loving individual. You put a lot of energy into creative endeavors. And I was like, now this, I've seen, you know, myself. You're very,
Mhm.
you can draw. What can you not do?
Save the world right now.
You just leave that up to Bill Gates. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
No, I'm just teasing.
Yeah, he has an antidote. I mean, something for that. Yeah.
No, we're kidding. We're having fun.
Yeah.
But so then let me just go to this here. Okay, then I looked at your Chiron, and then I always look at this because this is the part that we work on, that we are always striving to do better with. But it said that this is the healing issues. This is healing issues.
Mhm.
And it just says to express love and affection. So this is an issue that you'll have to, you know, take some steps in for some healing.
Mhm.
But I think that, you know, that's what I got. I mean, we could have went in deeper, but I just think you're just amazing. Because I see it. Y'all in the poly? No, everybody.
Thanks, sis. I appreciate it. I feel like I told you some of this stuff and I didn't. I'm like,
No, I did
what
not
the
know.
hell's going on?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like how you didn't do anything before, so we could get a live reaction from it. I like that.
Yeah.
And it's him. It's truly him.
Oh,
Because
wow.
a lot of stuff I haven't shared with her.
Right.
That's
What you
crazy.
got to do with me?
No, it says it. So you just got to work on that, because you don't want to have to keep returning back to work on that. You want to just
Right.
get that out the way.
Right?
Yeah.
You got you were very creative. You got lots of talents, and you're
Yeah,
crazy.
I'm learning about my new talents. I mean, I ain't afraid to jump out there and do it. I say, you know what? I believe I can do that, and I just do it. I'm like, damn, how'd I do that? But yeah,
Right. No, that's you just because you just did that. Yeah.
it's it's I think I was telling my dad. I told Trina this too.
Mhm.
That it's weird. Like when I go places and I see certain things, I'm like, man, I wouldn't mind having that in my house or building something like that. But I'll stare at it for a while and I have dissected that whole thing. And I will come back and build what I saw. I don't even need to take a picture.
Oh my goodness.
And
It's just
put it
already
together.
there.
Yeah.
That's something else.
Oh,
I
yeah.
couldn't even do a crescent moon. I was trying to make a crescent moon today. Like a banana. I was like, this is terrible.
You're so
Yeah.
funny.
I'm serious.
That's
But
hilarious.
it's beautiful that you are, you know, did you ever do like any workshop in school? Like, is this
No,
how-
I mean, we did wood shop, but it was stuff like making a pitchfork and a spatula,
oh,
you know,
wait.
iron and stuff like that. But and make a ring. But other than that, no. I took a little interest in building when my uncle's house burnt down in the country, because they couldn't put it out. So they got all the cousins and nephews and everybody together. And I was a kid, and they made us all go down there and help build. Didn't nobody know how to do nothing, but they kind of like, hey, here, you do this, you get over here, you do this, and you just learn by what they told you to do. And then the rest was, I guess, me being frugal, say, well, you know what, I think I could do that myself. Instead of paying $500, I spend $150, and do it.
No,
So that's just,
no,
I
I
don't know.
love it. And it's especially if you're interested, it's a great talent, to have. I mean,
yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. I'm fortunate.
Yes,
I don't think about it, but then, and in some cases I've been around people where it kind of, I don't know what they say, people compare themselves. I ain't trying to be like no other kind of man. I just be me. And then some people, they're like, well, dang, why can't you be like that? And I'm like, hey, I ain't trying to,
No, because you got to, yes. No, I get it.
And they upset at me because they not like me. I don't know. It's just, you do you.
Right.
You can write text. I'll fix stuff.
No, I get it. No, I get exactly what you're saying. That's the same plane I'm on right now, because I'm doing what I want to do instead of so much of doing what everybody else is wanting us. Oh, you're so good in that. You might as well just do hair. No, I want to do this.
Right.
Yeah, you want to do what you do.
Yeah. And that is I love it. Bro, you're a good dude. You're a good father, good husband, good brother. You the man.
Yeah. Oh, thank you. I want to thank all the. No, I'm kidding.
Wow.
No, explain the life path for us, though, Trina, because all the viewers need to understand this.
So the life path is, you take your birthday and you add up all the numbers, and when you come up with you add your, I'll use mine, 7, 2, 6, whatever. You add 19, you add them all together, and if it comes up with a double number, you add those as well. But if it comes up as a single, that's your life path. So mine adds up to 30, which reduces to 3. His is a 5. So a 5 life path is one of the resourcefulness, discovery, choice, change, freedom, and physical aspects of life. You must learn by trial and error about your own physical presence and effects of presence you have on others. The 5 emphasizes your physical body, your sexual intensity, and the way which your body, mind, and emotions are able to adapt and change. So these are things that it'll tell you about. That's just a brief thing what life paths do when you add them together, and they're very interesting.
Yeah,
they together in with zodiac signs and everything else. I just had learned about these not even a few years ago. It hasn't been long.
I love this.
Yeah. So here we go. 5 is an active and unpredictable path. It's filled with sudden and unusual events, opportunities that you sometimes become confused by or afraid of. Consequently, you can miss out on an abundance of experience that the life 5 path has. Some 5s are afraid of accidents and mistakes, that instead of flowing confidently with this exciting energy, they cling to safe and familiar with all their, so that's once in a while, 5s do let go, and 5 currents become so strong that they are swept away into some kind of drama. Also to miss the excitement of all, because they believe they are simply out of control. They grab onto the first semblance of stability and settle therefore.
Me too, like, come on.
Maybe like
no, okay. This is going into it, and I read some of this as well.
Right,
right. This is tying in.
It's tying in. Good. Yeah. Okay. Anxiety is natural when you don't know what you're dealing with, but you must learn to accept fear as natural and life-saving emotion. Its purpose is to alert you to danger so that you can keep and feel safe. Until you learn to face your fears head on, and your denial of them will keep you from expanding and enjoying your life. You are more likely to deny fear when you are unfocused on your surroundings. That's most people, but I get it.
No, I understand that.
Right? The power of concentration must be developed. Otherwise, your attention will be scattered into many directions. Mistakes will be made, but not acknowledged. Fear of the unknown will become your excuse and nothing will be achieved. So that's the bad side of you if you do cling to those things that come your way. Some fives recognize mistakes and promise that they'll never repeat it, but are reluctant to make the changes required. Consequently, the change of approach of another, which is usually a different form of same mistake, in order to brighten your horizons. So that's what Sis was saying. When you get it fixed, you don't have to come back and redo these things.
Yeah, let's just do it. Yeah, get it.
Get it right the first time.
Fives love the concept of adventure, but instead of enjoying their own fast-paced and unusual episodes, there are some tendencies to live vicariously through exciting lives of other people again. It's underdressed fear, which is making them avoid their responsibilities to live their own lives more fully.
Pleasing.
Yeah. Five paths, freedom and adventures. Oh, you like adventures. Yet, so five is themselves down to mundane routines and situations which freedom cannot be maintained in order to be fulfilled. Fives need plenty of time and space, which they can truly call their own. That's him.
Is that him?
Really, that's him for sure.
Oh my goodness.
Sitting around and my son's girlfriend will be like, "Where's Dad?" And I'm like, "He's back there doing whatever,
working on doing whatever he's doing,
working on something or fixing something." Unconventional five life path can take you far from your birthplace. That's true. Or across the country.
Yeah.
If you feel out of place, know that your right place is out there in the big world, dreaming big dreams, achieving big goals, and embracing all that is different, unusual, and exciting. That's all I'm gonna leave it. But that's totally.
That is something, and I love it. I remember you doing, we did it, and I said mine was 3, and I went and read, and it was right on. Right. And anybody that's watching it and you want to get it done, she can do the life path, I can do the natal chart, and we could get it to you, because I'm telling you, it's really helpful.
It's very
it's like revealing secrets. You guys, that's something else.
Yeah.
I'm like, dang, I ain't even say nothing about it, but
it's stuff that we have in our inner that we didn't even know why we have. So
or even know how to put it.
Yeah.
Or explain it.
Yeah.
My problem is trying to explain.
Yeah, that's what it
either
said.
Feelings or whatever, something. Yeah.
That's what it said. Yeah.
So just take your time and say it, and just, you just get to a point. That's what I have to work on. Just taking my time, saying what I want to say. There's nothing wrong with pausing and then saying, even, continuing on with what I'm trying to say and put forth.
Right. And what I'm working.
No, go ahead.
Not worrying about the receivers. We want people to receive something a certain way when we say it. It's just say it and they receive how they receive it. Not to be mean, because I'm a Cancer, so them claws, and I don't mean no harm, but that's just how I communicate. And Babe is like Libra, he's balanced. He weighs it out before he communicates, but then we have to, as a people, I was telling my son this too, don't control how people, because you can't. It's so hard to control ourselves, let alone to control somebody else. So you can't control how people receive it. Either they receive it and they take it, and your heart. If you don't mean any, or if you mean love with it, your heart. So I think that will help our communication as a world.
You're not kidding. You're not
kidding. What I mean?
Because that makes a lot of sense. Not worrying about the receiver, just communicating, saying what we want to say, saying what we want our mind. I love it.
Right.
That's beautiful.
But the older you get, you're gonna put on your mind into
it. Yeah, and that's also, I said I picked a fine time to televise my menopause, because I'm to a point where I'm just gonna say what I want to say. If you don't like it, that's just too bad. Yeah, I'm working on me.
Yeah, everybody's a work in progress.
It's a beautiful thing. I just came out of menopause. I call it the Niagara Falls. I love this man, because I kept hearing Patty LaBelle say how she lost her husband. I was like, oh no, Patty, I can't go out like that.
You give me one of them Patty.
You keep your pies. You keep your pies, girl. No, but ladies, listen to me clearly.
Yeah.
My mom used to say, the men all pause. No, I'm joking.
When I step into the
It
room,
is a real thing.
it
Like,
is.
I didn't know PMS was a real thing when I was young. And my Aunt Carolyn, rest in peace, Annie,
Yeah,
used to tell me, girl, this is real.
it
And
is.
menopause is really real.
It is.
Enjoy, girl. It's a blast.
I know. I'm hoping I get really wild because
And you got that beautiful pool, so you got something to deal with them hot flashes. That's the hardest part.
girl, I tell you, no, but it is serious. You know, we can have
Yeah.
it is really serious.
Yeah.
But no, Tony, I appreciate you coming on and letting us just go over your natal chart, your life path. Well, you got any last words you want to say about like the experience? Did it feel uncomfortable?
No, I mean, yeah, you put my business. No, I mean, no, that was very enlightening. I
Right.
like that. I appreciate it. You know, because I'm right now I'm on a seesaw. You know what I'm saying? I'm teetering some things, but I'm trying to right now. I'm just trying to be patient and see what happens.
Right.
That's that with that manifestation thing. You know?
Right. Well,
that's what I'm working.
no, I think that's beautiful. And with all the gifts that you do have, I mean, you ain't got just one or two gifts. I mean, you've got loads of gifts. I mean, and you can use all of your gifts. You don't have to just use one particular. You can use because you are a magnet. People do like you. That's why people come up and talk with you, and they like to share their stories with you. They feel comfortable with you. Utilize that. Use that because it's going to benefit you from just the encounters.
Wow, that's neat.
Encounters. And that's I see that clearly.
Yes.
Yeah, appreciate it. Yeah.
Stay you because they like you. They like the way you. So just stay you.
I appreciate it.
Yeah.
Well, no, I appreciate it too. And if you're interested in getting your natal chart done or your life path, please reach out to us, drop us a comment, make sure you like and share because baby, we want to take this everywhere.
I
I'll send a couple people your way.
Right? Oh, no, that ain't even the cards.
I love it.
I appreciate you doing that work on and Tim assist, and it's really, really hit spot on. Spot on. So everybody, just reach out to Tamar. She really takes the time and goes deep. And I know you could have went deeper. I'm pretty sure I know, but I appreciate what you gave was so deep, was so broad. It was like a full plate. So thank you.
No, thank you as well, because like I said, this is it's really a dream come true. I really love doing the natal chart. I really do. I enjoy it.
And you're good at it.
Good at it. You're really good.
I appreciate it. Thank you so much. And
you seem like that's crazy.
He's still blown away.
Well, it's true. It's the math. It don't lie. The numbers don't lie.
They don't lie.
Yeah.
And it's fine. So I love you guys so much.
We love you too.
Don't forget, we'll be back on. And y'all stay tuned. Because maybe we can get a drum selection. I don't know. Somebody been saying they're gonna do it, but
somebody.
I'm gonna do it. We'll do it this week.
Okay.
We'll do it this week.
This week. All right.
Yeah.
That sounds good. But again, if you want your natal chart, please reach out, let us know. We love you guys and thank you so much for tuning in with us.
We love you guys. Talk to you soon.
All righty. Oh, I love you guys.
I love you too, Sissy.